Hey y'all, it's my review for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, episode 7. Interestingly enough, the name of this episode is titled Ship-Faced. Well done, producers. Well done. So we open up the episode, the ladies are still in Mexico, it's right after dinner, and the ladies are all going to racist Diana's suite for a little nightcap. So far, it's just Erika, Diana, and Crystal. And I think Erika's just joking with Diana, saying Sutton made the new girl cry. But yet Sutton and Kyle are on their way over to the suite. Kyle's like, yeah, they may be beefing, but I mean, we still gonna take advantage of this free alcohol. So it's all the ladies with the exception of Garcelle and Rinna. So a few of the ladies are talking about their exes, and Erika's actually being nice to Sutton. Her meds must be kicking in. Sutton doesn't really answer whether she's cool with her ex or not, but racist Diana is saying that she has a good relationship with her husband. She said even though she got a huge payout, the divorce wasn't about money. Okay, trick. Kyle's talking about her ex-husband, and I totally forgot she was married before Mauricio. She said he's still a good guy and he never remarried and he deserves love. I mean, good for them, but I know with my parents, my mom cannot stand my dad. Like, I get anxiety when it's the both of them in the same room. But anyway, I still can't believe that Sutton and Erika are talking like two good girlfriends. Erika's talking about Tom's situation and Sutton asks her, do you ever feel like any type of responsibility? She says no, because I didn't do it. And she gives a good example, like, would you blame the wife of a doctor if he messed up a patient? And I would have accepted that, but the main difference between that analogy and Erika's situation is Erika was directly benefiting from the money that Tom stole. He was funneling that money he stole to her. So that's the difference. So the ladies call it a night. It's the next day. We're with Rinna, and why did she come on camera with her hair looking like that? It looked like she put herself in a dryer. Well, that had to be intentional. Like, I understand that she's going through it, but come on. Her hair looks like a bird's nest. We then see most of the ladies getting ready for the boat trip, and we're with Sutton, and we see the return of that doohickey thing that I'm guessing keeps her from crying or keeps her face from being puffy. I don't know. I just can't believe that, like, when Sutton first came on here, I was like, I can't stand this chick. And now I actually love Sutton. I mean, especially compared to racist Diana. Next scene, we see the ladies having breakfast in two groups of 3. The first one is Kyle, Rinna, and Dorit, and the other one is Crystal, Garcelle, and Sutton. Both groups are talking about how chummy Erika and Sutton were. Like, they all can't believe it. I mean, I think as long as Erika is drunk or drugged up, she's nice. But Garcelle calls it in her confessional. She says the reason why Erika is so talkative with everybody is to take the attention off of her, so nobody will talk about her mess. We then see Garcelle telling her group, like, nothing has really been settled in her situation, but no one's talking about it. Sutton tells her group that she's glad that Erika's being nice to her, but they still need to have a conversation, because still last year she called her a see you next Tuesday, and then at the reunion said that she hated her and she was just being fake to her just to, you know, make everyone else comfortable. Sutton wants to know why all that hostility was brought in her direction. Garcelle was like, because you called her a liar. Oh, Lord. Crystal, this ain't about you, and why are we going back again? Now, she reminds Sutton that, well, you know, you called me a liar, but, you know, I'm not going to attack you like that. I mean, I rolled my eyes along with Sutton and Garcelle. Sutton is like, well, it is a hurtful thing, but I thought last night we said we were going to move forward. And I agree with her. Like, if we get through something, we're not going to go back and talk about it. I said I was wrong. I apologize. You apologize. You're not going to keep holding that over my head. Sutton is politely checking Crystal right now. They're not fighting or going back and forth, though, thank God. We then cut back to the other ladies talking about Crystal, wondering that, does she play the victim intentionally? We then cut back to the other ladies and they're discussing Crystal and how sometimes she plays the victim in order to manipulate people. And I agree with that. And maybe Crystal isn't a manipulator. Maybe it just comes there involuntarily. Like, I know a lot of people who, you know, kind of do some foul shit, but they don't realize it. It's just involuntary to them because no one's called them out on it before. We're back with Crystal, Garcelle, and Sutton, and Crystal admits that sometimes she does hold on to things. And they tell her, well, do you notice how that can come off a little bit manipulative at times? And of course she disagrees. She says she has to work it out in her own mind to get over it. Yeah, Crystal can go. Crystal, Dorit, and racist Diana, they can go. And I like Dorit, but it's just, we got too many women already. Like, Dorit can come back as a friend of, but no, she doesn't need a main diamond. Next scene, all the ladies are headed to the boat activity for the day, and Erika is noticeably sloshed, and she lets everybody know it. Like, it has to be no later than noon. Why is she fucked up? I mean, at least she doesn't look a hot mess, but she's acting a hot mess right now. Also, she clearly wants attention. I'm so lit. I'm so torn up. I'm drunk, you guys. They're not even on the boat for 10 seconds and Erika almost falls. Like, this is not just alcohol. She is mixing meds and liquor. Oh, Diana, shut up. We do not care about your boat, how big it is, you bigot. We see Lisa telling Kyle, she's so drunk, we need to look after her. So all eyes are on Erika as she's sloshing and slurring her words. She's like laid back like, I already heard what he said. I didn't understand that and I'm the one that's drunk. Ooh, production is having fun with this. We're gonna get all the effects. So most of the ladies on the deck eating while Erika is laid out on the couch. She's talking to herself right now. She's like, I used to have a yacht. It was called the Illegal. Production made sure we saw that. The cameramen as well as production know what they're doing right now. Again, Erika's lawyers banging their head against the desk. So on the other side of the boat, we see Garcelle, Sutton, and Diana. They're just trying to get to know Diana more. They ask her about her family, and she said that her brother tragically died in a war, and she was explaining how gruesome it was. And I think Sutton was just trying to relate to her, saying that her father passed tragically, and she never got to say goodbye to him. But Diana takes it the wrong way. She takes it as Sutton making the conversation about her, or all roads leading back to Sutton. I didn't really take it that way, did y'all? I would really like to know. Because then as they're talking, Diana's like, oh, it's hot. She just wanted to get away from them. Like, what a bitch. You can even see her saying, they need to shut it under her breath. Like, girl, you're a one-season wonder now, so I don't give a fuck about you. But even if it was without the whole bigot thing that you said online, you're still boring and you're still unlikable. We're then back to Erika laid on the couch saying, I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat! This is definitely the effects of Lexapro and Casamigos. Wait a minute, Kyle. Well, Kyle and Renna, they was like, oh, I actually like to see Erika like this. Like, she can let loose and be herself, because that means she trusts us. She is mixing meds and alcohol. I would be concerned. Clearly, this is a call for help. Now, let Kim Richards be doing that. It would have been a plot line for the rest of the season. She's lighter, she's fun, she's a whole different person. Kyle, really? If my friend was acting like that, I would sit them down and say, you need to get it together. But as they're talking, Erika comes up from downstairs and joins them for lunch. She's still sloshed though. She even admits that she drank a bunch of liquor as well as medications, plural. You can hear Renna say, oh, that's all right, that's okay. Is it because she's just a rich white woman it's okay? Is she rich though? Uh-oh, so she's starting. Erika sees Crystal kind of showing Garcelle her bathing suit. She then asks her, Crystal, if you could be in a threesome with Rob, would it be with 2 women or 2 men? And then Garcelle gets in on it and says, oh, what if it was me and Erika? Erika's like, oh yeah, so what if we came in an Uber? would Rob want that? Of course Crystal is a prude and, she's like, no. Meanwhile, Kyle was looking for some music to play and she plays Erika's song, Expensive to Be Me. We see a bunch of the ladies dancing. The camera cuts to Sutton. She's like, I can't celebrate this. I mean, she got a point. That song did not age well. While the ladies are having some fun, the racist bitch jumps into the water and then she comes back up and says she got stung by a jellyfish. If I got in the water and was stung by a jellyfish, I would freak the fuck out. People in the chat, have you been stung by a jellyfish? Now, does it hurt? Does it pinch or does it hurt? And do you really have to pee on it or you can just put some antiseptic on it? Because putting urine on it, that's disgusting. Erika's still out of her mind. She's telling Garcelle to go pee on the new girl. I will say Erika's very entertaining like this, and I hope they continue to just call Diana the new girl instead of Diana. I agree with Garcelle. She told Erika, for someone that's out of it and drunk, you sure do talk a lot. And I love the team up with Kyle and Garcelle. They both counting seconds until Erika speaks again. She lasts 10 seconds. So a bunch of ladies are wondering why Diana jumped off the boat before they all did. And it really does look like they're not really meshing with her that easily. She's a really cold person. She has no personality. Now, we're back with Erika talking to Sutton, and she's trying to bond with her because they're both from Georgia. She is just saying some shit that no one is understanding. They're like, girl, go to sleep. She says, yeah, in the South, if you didn't work, you didn't make money. Yeah, Erika, I mean, that's how it goes everywhere. The looks on their faces, they're all so puzzled. Producers are playing too much. No, they are not. They're doing like a little view of the camera as an eyelid, so it's fading to black and opening up again like an eye, then fading to black. And they're matching it with Erika's drunk ass. This episode is kicks, and we're only 30 minutes in. I am thoroughly enjoying this episode. I mean, I feel how I feel about Erika, but this is very entertaining. Not the echo. Hey, Erika. See, this is why we watch Housewives. This is why. So next scene is later in the evening, and the ladies are all getting ready for dinner. So we have a little scene of Garcelle and Sutton on FaceTime, and Garcelle's like, what the fuck was that on the boat with Erika? Sutton was like, girl, I know. Sutton in her confessional saying maybe it's a cry for help, but I know Xanax and alcohol is not a good mix. I mean, yeah, ask Sonia Morgan. Garcelle asked, do you think she's going to be okay tonight? Sutton was like, yeah, she's probably going to be buttoned up. And surely enough, we cut to Erika, and I got to give it to her. I love this outfit she's wearing. Very nice. Look like a bad bitch. Like, she looks good here. And the shoes. Baby, get the shoes. All right. Look. When she looked good, she looked good. I don't know how she paid for it, but I don't care. She looks good in it. I'm not a hater. Okay, so it's a dinner scene, and we're going to do the looks, as always, because, I mean, this is the franchise. So with Lisa, she's wearing, like, Gucci, like a black dress. It's okay. It's cute. It's an 8 for me. Crystal, I'm not sure about this look. She looks like a sexy fairy godmother. And Sutton, I mean, she's wearing this white flowy dress. It's cute. And then Garcelle sees her walking up. She says, here comes the bride. Garcelle definitely set her ass up for that because Sutton did ask her opinion on her outfit before she got dressed. I love what Kyle's wearing, the sheer and the sparkly. Very nice. Dorit, it's cute, but, oh man, Dorit, when she first came on the scene, well, Dorit's like second or third season, like she was killing it on the fashions. Now it's just like, okay, it's cute. Diana, I mean racist Diana, she comes down and to say she have all this money, basic navy blue jumpsuit. Next. What Erika's wearing, like I said, I love this look, especially with those shoes too. Erika gets best dressed this episode. Well, okay. She's also not as fucked up as she was earlier in the day. So all the ladies are seated at dinner, and Garcelle makes the announcement to them that she's having her birthday party soon when they get back, and all the ladies are invited. And the extra sprinkle on top is she invited Denise Richards. And just so happened, Lisa Rinna can't make it. Ooh, and that cat ate the canary grin that Garcelle has on her face. She knows what she's doing. I love that she's just leaning into Housewives and just having fun with it. She's a producer now like Kyle. We think a little reminder from production, the history between Rinna and Denise, and the oof, you're so angry. Like, Rinna knows she fucked up with that. And she actually tells Garcelle, I actually talked to Denise via text message. I hit her up a month ago. And she said that she messaged her back and, you know, it was all good. She hasn't heard from her since. We cut to Rinna in her confessional, and she does mention how Garcelle wanted them to make up last season. But she saw it as Garcelle just, you know, not minding her business and trying to stir the pot. She's right. She's right. I'll give that to her. Like, Garcelle is stirring the pot. But Rinna, at the end of the day, it was your fault because you wasn't there for your friend. Oh my God. So we're in Garcelle's confessional, and she looks good, by the way. But she texts Denise Richards asking, did she hear from Rinna? Oh, that is how you do it. She's like, I'm not saying Rinna's lying. Oh man, I love Garcelle. You gotta love her for this moment. So then Garcelle gets an answer from Denise, and Denise texts her back, when? So is Rinna lying? I mean, I wouldn't put it past her. Like, Lisa has been caught in a lie before, especially regarding Kim Richards. Garcelle is having a good old belly laugh at that. So now racist Diane is in the hot seat, and she was put there by Garcelle. She's just asking like, oh, like, how's the group? Like, do you like some more than others? She says, oh, yeah, everyone's spectacular. We cut to Garcelle saying that is a load of shit. She'd rather jump into the water and get stung by a jellyfish than talk to us. Like, yeah, she is very cold to the ladies. She has not made any, like, genuine connections to anybody, you know, from my point of view. And then Garcelle brings up to her the other night when she was asked about the book and she didn't want to talk about it. And, you know, she was like, well, Dorit just wanted to know a little bit more about you. It was kind of rude how you shut it down. And she's like, oh, well, you know, I just get ashamed. I don't want to toot my own horn. It's an escort book, that's why. And the more she talks about it, the more it might come out that she's a madam. Oh, Lord. So then we cut to this bitch in her confessional trying to call Garcelle unwelcoming. You are ice cold. You're worse than Erika. Like, you are the ice queen. The bigoted ice queen. Diana might as well just be a statue at the table. That's all she's giving. But anyway, I'm surprised no drama is happening at the table. Everyone is, hunky-dory with each other. So then we see on the other end of the table that Erika and Sutton, they're sitting next to each other and they're just bonding right now. Like, Erika's actually intrigued to know what's going on in Sutton's dating life. Again, it's the meds. And then we see the other women just, like, they're right across from them saying, oh, look at them. Like, they're like sisters. Like, they're getting along. Good observation, y'all. I really do think the other ladies in the group would rather them be enemies than friends. So now some of the ladies make it vocal that Erika and Sutton are getting along. And Erika and Sutton say, well, you know, we're getting along now and it's baby steps, so we still have our issues. They also say they had no intention of arguing at the table anyway. Like, they just wanted to be cordial with each other. I'm sure this isn't going to last long. I mean, long as Erika is medicated and sloshed, she is fine. They actually seem annoyed that the ladies brought it up to him at the table. Sutton does tell Erika to her face that I hope you've been real with me this weekend because, you know, last season she was like, oh yeah, I was faking it. I really hate her. And we cut to Sutton and she brings up that point in her confessional. But what really stood out to me what Sutton said is she's not scared of Erika. And that scares Erika. I believe it. Okay, Sutton. I'm happy for Sutton. I'm glad her backbone isn't going anywhere this season. So after that, the ladies give another cheer to Lois's mom, and then Dorit makes some type of long-winded speech, and her good friend Kyle is the one that busts out laughing while she does it, and yeah, that's the end of dinner. After dinner, most of the ladies go back to their rooms, but you know Kyle, like, she loves herself a nightcap, so it's her, Dorit, and racist Diana. Oh, and here go producer Kyle trying to get Diana to talk about Sutton. Diana does not see it for Sutton. They're talking about when Sutton yelled at Diana, and Kyle is saying that she's just extremely reactive. In Sutton's defense, Diana was being really annoying that night. She then says Sutton contradicts herself a lot, and she brings up again the bacon-eating vegetarian. Girl, let it go. Let the mouse go. Lord, why is she sticking to that? Is she a vegetarian? The main thing to prove her point that Sutton contradicts herself is her having bacon and saying she's a vegetarian. You know, I'm just loving how in real time the clown came back to bite with Diana. That's all I have to say on that. Diana seems to be feeling herself talking to Dorit and Kyle. She said she told Sutton, you only get to do this once. Just once. Girl, or what? Or what? Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And then she said, oh, yeah, I'm a different person now because she could have gotten headbutted. Diana wouldn't bust a grape. Like, I mean, I would like to see her headbutt Sutton just because, you know, I mean, I still think it would be entertaining. Maybe if she would have did it, she would have been off the show sooner because she ain't giving nothing. What does that mean exactly just because she's Bosnian? Does that mean she like a street fighter? She a gangster? Because so far, all it means is you a racist. So it's the next day, the ladies are leaving Mexico. We see them boarding the private jet. This is Diana's private jet. And producers make sure we can hear what Diana is saying to all the ladies, like, oh yeah, you can sit anywhere. But when Sutton wants to sit near Diana, Diana tells Sutton, oh, we should sit in our original seats. Sutton then goes sit next to Garcelle and then tells her what just happened. Sutton is pissed, but Diana just didn't want to sit next to her, and it came off really rude and shady. Even Garcelle said, this isn't my original seat. So Sutton calls it like she sees it as a retaliation for yelling at her that night at dinner. Oh, I know that's right, son. She's like, I could get my own plane. And she definitely can. She did last season. I know that's right. Fuck her. So it looks like Sutton has gained a new enemy on this trip, and that is where the episode ends. I love this episode. Now, this is entertainment. That basketball wives shit, it just pales in comparison to this. I am loving this season. Most of the ladies are giving. Like Kyle, Renna, even Erika, Garcelle, of course, Sutton, all are bringing it. I'm loving this season. The next episode, Cherie enters the chat, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So yeah, y'all let me know in the comments whose side y'all are on, Diana or Sutton. I know we haven't talked about what, Diana said last week, so let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. And just a little update on my review schedule. So, I will be picking up the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. I know 3 episodes dropped on Peacock. Give me some time, y'all. It's going to be on YouTube, unlike the other one on my Patreon. But my Patreon exclusive will be the new College Hill with Nene Leakes. That's going to be a Patreon exclusive. And if you want to see that, it's going to be on patreon.com/cdiggy1. But anyway, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all for the next episode. Bye.